This is home. Twin States News starts right now.
Happy Friday. I'm Ann Emanuel. Thanks for joining us. After nearly 3 decades, the Lauderdale County Sheriff is saying goodbye to his post and cruising into retirement. Twin States News' Jacob Isrobi was there as the community celebrated him and his impact.
28 years is a long time to do what you love. And for Lauderdale County Sheriff Billy Solly, that has been serving the people of the community.
That's what makes this organization so good, is the fact that people throughout the 28 years have challenged us to say, you can't do that. And we've proved them wrong.
Now, after 28 years of service, Sheriff Solly is ready to hang up his hat.
I've worked since I was 19 years old. I'll be 69 next April. This is going to be a big adjustment for me.
That's exactly what Sheriff Solly is looking forward to, adjusting to retirement and enjoying life after the job.
I'm looking forward to taking some time to do what Billy wants to do and not be worried about the phone going off and hopefully sleeping all night long.
While Sheriff Solly will be enjoying his retirement, Sheriff-elect Ward Calhoun will be continuing to use the lessons taught by Sheriff Solly as he steps into his new role.
Hopefully motivate and inspire the men and women of the Lauderdale County Sheriff's Department so that they can serve our community as we've been doing now these past 28 years.
Sheriff Solly also expressed his final wish to the community as he thanks them for their support over the years.
I beg and plead you to continue to support Ward Calhoun as he continues to improve the Lauderdale County Sheriff's Department. Sheriff
Solly says that as he does plan to enjoy his retirement, he still plans to be a voice of encouragement for the community. In Meridian, Jacob Isrobi, Twin States News.
The town of Marion showed up and showed out for their annual Christmas parade. Local businesses and organizations such as Lockheed Martin, Simmons Wrecker, and Till Newell Animal Hospital all took part in the action. The parade traveled down Dale Drive, where all the locals were excited to have some holiday fun.
Me and my mom came. My daughter, she plays the flute on the Trojan Band from Northeast, so I wanted to come see her. This is a huge parade. Marion did a really great job. I didn't expect it to be this big and extravagant, but it was really great and a lot of fun.
While the parade was delayed originally due to bad weather, it's clear it was worth the wait. A big storm is moving in this weekend, and with it, lots of wind and rain. Let's check in with meteorologist Sam Ryan, who is tracking it all. Hi, Sam.
Hi, everyone. Welcome. I'm meteorologist Sam Ryan. Powerful wave pushing across into the Gulf of Mexico with a frontal boundary that's going to be plowing through our area heading into the weekend. A lot of clouds, some showers to be found around the region. And we'll see that kind of moving on through both Saturday and into the day Sunday. Here's a zoomed in feature. So things are going to turn wet out there and a little bit breezy. I'll have your full forecast coming up in just a few moments.
West Lauderdale is turning to a unique fundraising opportunity to raise money for the school band. Twin States News' Colby Sims tells us it involves one man and a 24-hour bike ride.
The West Lauderdale Band is in the middle of a fundraiser and is asking for the community's help. The U.S. history teacher for the Knights, Ed Abdella, will be riding his bike for 24 consecutive hours to raise some money for the school band. The band director, Chris Grant, says it is expensive to keep a band program running and that they welcome all the help that they can get.
The fundraiser benefits the entire band program, grades 6 through 12, the concert programs, marching band, jazz band, indoor drumline, indoor color guard, percussion ensemble, everybody.
Mr. Abdella says he is excited to ride on Tuesday and that his goal is to travel a longer distance than last year.
But we did it last year and we completed it. We got 357 miles, so this year we're hoping to get 400.
Twin States also asked Mr. Abdella how long he has been preparing for a bike ride like this.
Been doing this for 6 years. This is a race I'm getting ready for, a bigger race this summer called RAM, Race Across America, which is 3,071 miles, and I have to complete it in 12 days.
A few Mighty Knight band members expressed how much they appreciate Mr. Abdella for his support.
He's easily one of the best teachers we have on campus, and he is one of the biggest supporters of the bands on the whole campus, and we really appreciate everything he does.
And we love Mr. Abdella. He's like a staple to West Lauderdale. When you see him, I mean, you have to speak, and he shows respect, we show respect, and it's amazing just to see what he does for us.
Mr. Grant says that you can donate to the band until Monday night before the bike ride starts. Email the band director with your plans to donate at kgrant@lauderdale.k12.ms.us. Colby Sims, Twin States News, Collinsville.
The Center for Pregnancy Choices of Meridian is offering warm jackets and coats for small children in need. According to the CPC director, Sarah Smith, the center just needs to know if someone is pregnant or parenting a child to offer assistance.
Christmas time is a really important time at the CPC of Meridian because we get a chance to link our community with people in need. So we are giving away coats, warm clothing, and Christmas happies for moms and their children under the age of 5.
The CPC in Meridian is also showing extra love this holiday season by accepting winter donations. Father Time is not in the Senate's favor as they try to pass border reform and emergency aid for Israel and Ukraine before the holidays. Rebecca Castor has more from Washington.
With work still to be done, holiday recess is on hold for the U.S. Senate. Lawmakers are scrambling to approve emergency aid for Israel and Ukraine and finalize new immigration policy by the end of the year.
If Republicans are serious about getting something done, they should not be so eager to go home. This may be our last best chance to get this legislation done.
The funding for Israel and Ukraine is contingent on lawmakers agreeing on U.S. border policy changes, with Republicans pushing for major reform. But some don't see the light at the end of the tunnel and say both sides are far from reaching a deal.
We've been doing this for 90 days. There is no legislative text. I will gladly vote no to a bad deal next week. I am not going to be pressed to do something that doesn't make sense.
Now the White House is involved in the negotiations.
We just know it's going in the right direction. That's what matters.
President Biden has said he's willing to compromise on border reform as Fox sources capture video of thousands of migrants waiting to catch trains in Mexico bound for the U.S. And U.S. Border Patrol is warning agents to be on the lookout for explosive devices after the Mexican military seized 10 IEDs.
Right now, Mexican cartels run our border, not the United States of America. I want to turn that back on its head so the United States actually makes decisions.
While senators will get back to work on Monday, the GOP-controlled House is closed for Christmas. If foreign aid is not passed, it's likely the White House and Democrat-led Senate will blame Republicans. In Washington, Rebecca Castor, Fox News.
As the fighting ramps up, Israel and the U.S. are increasingly at odds over what a post-war Gaza will look like. Greg Palcott has more from southern Israel.
The fighting in Gaza showing no sign of slowing down as pressure grows for Israel to do more to avoid civilian casualties. But high-ranking officials here are increasingly pushing back on suggestions that the IDF is killing too many non-combatants, pointing out Hamas, not Israel, is using civilians as human shields. And now they're asking world powers to flip the script and start pressuring the terrorists, but it won't be easy.
They would shut the door.
Well, I'm not sure about that.
Yes, they would. They would.
Well, why don't you try it? Yeah.
Meanwhile, the focus is slowly turning to who will rule Gaza after the fighting stops. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan visiting the region on Friday, advocating for a two-state solution that would see the Palestinian Authority take charge when the IDF withdraws. But the Palestinians say that won't happen without more American pressure.
Now that United States has talked the talk, we want Washington to walk the walk. Meaning that we need specific measures to implement the two-state solution.
That suggestion not sitting well with top Israeli officials. They claim Israel has no intention of permanently occupying Gaza, but it's still not clear who would be installed to govern the territory.
We have to deal with some core issues, the behavioral mode of our partners. And how do we secure the safety and well-being of Israelis and Palestinians?
And the attacks on Israel keep coming. More rockets were fired at Jerusalem today, most of them knocked down by the Iron Dome. In southern Israel, Greg Palcott, Fox News.
If you want your gifts to arrive before Christmas, this is the last weekend for regular ground shipping. Chelsea Torres is at a post office processing facility where workers are hustling to get the packages across the country in time for Christmas.
The U.S. Postal Service says they're about to hit 8 billion packages for processing before Christmas, and they hit just 12 billion last year for the holiday season. They're telling me if you have not sent your packages out yet, right now is crunch time. Just in time for peak holiday season, the U.S. Postal Service has opened a new processing facility in North Carolina with some of the best technology to push packages to their destinations.
There's 7 high-speed package sorting machines in this facility. We had 350 high-speed package sorting machines installed in our facilities across the country in just the last 3 years.
The post office say these machines work 24/7. They help process packages 12 times faster than they have in the past.
Cuts down on forklifts going across the floor, potential hazards, less people have to touch the mail just for that part of the process, and it just helps us to be more efficient and streamline the operation.
As a new facility, they're working to process 350,000 packages a day. So if you have a friend in the Charlotte area mailing a package to you,
it comes in here and then we send it out to the world. So anything a customer is mailing anywhere in the world, we process here in this facility.
USPS say packages spend an average of 2.5 days in the mail. But don't wait too long, the clock is ticking to get packages sent for Christmas. The deadline to ship regular ground shipping with FedEx is Friday, December 15th, U.S. Postal Service Saturday, December 16th, and UPS Monday, December 18th.
However, if you are sending locally or regionally, you might have an extra day or two, but I wouldn't necessarily take that chance.
If you still have packages to send last minute, just know you will be paying those extra fees to make sure that package is under the tree for Christmas. In Charlotte, Chelsea Torres, Fox News.
We'll have a look at your weekend forecast next.